Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you're all safe and well. Today is going to be a short little video here. I will be showing you how I fold my shirts and my pants, and this video is dedicated for my dear friend, Chubby. I can almost guarantee you that the way I fold my shirts and my pants will make putting away clothes so much more satisfying. Let me show you here with an example. I'll be using this awesome shirt that I just bought a few days ago. Yes, look how pretty it is. So I would like to start off by saying the way I will show you how I fold my shirt is inspired by this lady. I forget her name exactly. The method is basically, I think, called the KonMari method. Something like that. That's where I learned it from. Here we are. A shirt laid out flat. You're going to start off first by kind of grabbing underneath these armpit parts here. You're going to kind of fold in half this way. But you want this bottom part of the shirt to match around right here. So when I do that, it's gonna kind of be like this. You notice here? See, it kind of lines up with the neck. So now I have that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it in half. So this side's gonna go up on this side. Just like so. You see I folded it in half. Except, let me show backwards, right? It's in half. There. It helped. I personally kind of do it up in the air. So yeah, you fold it in half. And now we have these sleeves part. You can decide to fold them in this way, or you can kind of turn the shirt over and go that way. It doesn't really matter. It'll turn out the same. So I usually always put the sleeves this side. So I have the shirt here. Sleeves, I'm going to fold them in here. So I flip the shirt. See, if you can already see, like once I hold it up, the sides already go there. I always double check, make sure it lines up. I do the same here. So now I'm here. I'm sure you've folded shirts like this before. What I do is I take it a step further. I now fold it in another half, kind of like hot dog style. So it looks like this. This is actually how my dad folds his shirts, and he likes to lay them flat here so you can kind of see the logo. But the way I do it is I go even further and I do another fold. Here we have what I like to call file folding. I believe that's the right word. So here, kind of just like that, right? Nice and simple. In your drawer, you can like place the shirt that way. Maybe you can have it the other side if you want to see the logo better, depending on how it's placed in the shirt. I like to set it here in my drawer and have other shirts aligned with it. So that's how I do it. I hope that was pretty simple to follow. And I can show you now how we do the pants. Alrighty, now we have a pair of pants. And I apologize that you cannot see all of them. The way I have my camera, it was really hard to set up to get a good angle to kind of show face down. But I would try my best to illustrate. So we got a big boy, long pair of pants so you see the legs, right? So, as you would do just about any normal pair of pants, we're going to fold them hot dog style, leg over leg. And now personally, I always like to make sure the zipper's up, the buttons are in, or tight or whatever, and the pockets are in. And especially back pockets, like if you have some, dude pants or something and the pockets come out, or if there's buttons at the back, I always make sure they're buttoned. So here, we have the pair of pants. I'm gonna fold them in like so. I always like to kind of shake out the pants sometimes, just to make sure they're nice and straight. So I'm gonna do my best here to show you, but here we have pants. I like to always make sure this is as straight as I can. Make it here to a nice point. Along with the pant legs too, sometimes, maybe this might be better. Sometimes I'll often lift a leg up here, kind of like that, just so I can make sure this is as flat and neat as I can make it. And of course there may be some wrinkles, but that's quite normal. So yeah, I go here, try to match it up here as best as I can to make sure it's nice and straight. Now I know for sure when I learned to fold the pants like this is definitely the KonMari method of doing it. So I don't take credit for this, I did not come up with it, but I would just like to share it. And again, this is for my dear Jepton, my friend, who I recently taught this folding method, and it has really helped her a lot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fold in half again, up this way, but instead of going all the way up here to the waist, as some of you probably do already, we're gonna kind of keep some space here. I usually always go like around here, maybe like top of pocket, but like, I don't know, maybe like a good little few inches of space, I'd say about there. And now this is gonna be really similar to the shirt as far as structure. It's gonna be kind of like a file, you know, it's gonna be like file folding here with pants. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of go up in thirds. This may take a little bit of practice to decide how far up to go as far as these folds, but yeah, essentially go like one there, go two, and then this part goes over here. So it'll look like this. See, quite simple. There's gonna be a little bit of stuff sticking out sometimes depending on the way your pants are, but yeah, essentially it's what it is. I feel like it's a little easier to understand than the shirt, or at least easier to somewhat illustrate. But yeah, see, with if I were to go too short here, it wouldn't match up the way I would want to. I mean, you could do it shorter if you wanted. That's up to you. But usually it's about 1, 2, 3. So you kind of have to gauge how far up to fold it. Like, see, if I'm doing here and there, like, yeah, it'll work, but it won't be as nice and compact when you want to put it in your drawer, especially if, you know, everyone's drawers vary in depth, you know, how deep the drawer is. So usually always want to go with the good old 3 there. And then you kind of just, you know, you can put it however you want in your drawer, this way, that way. I personally always kind of have it standing up. And I will gladly show you what it looks like in my drawer so you see an example of how it is stored. My shirt drawer, all of my t-shirts are in here. I personally hang my sleeve shirts, but you can fold your sleeve shirts just the way I showed you with a t-shirt, although it may take a couple of extra steps. And it might not be as favorable because depending on the thickness of your sleeve shirt, it may not come out as well, and it's because, you know, the sleeves are longer. When you fold it into the shirt, it might be a little bulkier. And there is a different method for folding sleeve shirts, however, I do not know how. But yes, this is what it looks like, file folding. As you see, all the shirts fit nice and neat in here. And the shirt that I just folded here can fit right here. You know what's really nice is, depending on your drawer, you can fit about like 12 or 13 shirts. Average drawer, I'd say. So here it is, shirt. Gotta kind of snug it in here. I have a lot of clothes, so. But yeah, look, it fits just nicely. Just making sure it doesn't pop out too much. But yeah, see? It's good. And for the most part, I can see most of the logos. Like, oh, I know what that shirt is. Oh my god, Game Theory? Yeah, right? Here, look, we got a Beetlejuice shirt. Anyways. So yeah, that's how my shirts are stored. Very efficient, I'd say. I favor this folding style a lot. And then up here, where the pants are. So you see, they're all file folded. Just like I showed you, and I kind of just stuff them in there. You know, as I said, I have too many shirts, so I had to put some in here. There you have it. It's quite simple once you get the hang of it. Anyway, I hope I was able to help out. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and happy folding.